Hello everybody, I'm Dallin from Extra Users S, and I'm so pleased to be making this video for you today. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you my thoughts on the AirPod Pros after using them for 6 months. Let's get into the video. If you haven't already, please help us out by hitting that subscribe button and hit that bell icon to be notified when we make new videos. We are so close to hitting our goal of 100 subscribers. So, I'm going to be talking about the cons real quick. Now, there really aren't a whole lot of cons to talk about, but the one thing that really bugged me here really hindered my thoughts about the AirPod Pros. So starting off, I'm going to talk about how the left AirPod, and I'm pretty sure other people have dealt with this before, how the left AirPod gave me so much trouble saying it was dead. So to give some background information on this, when AirPods are about to die, they will make a little sound. It's like doo 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 doo, and it's like, oh no, they're dead. So I gotta go plug them in. However, even though I knew they were plugged in and like they should have a charge, the left AirPod still registered as dead, and that bugged the heck out of me. So even plugging it back into the case and just putting the right AirPod into my ear, it still made that noise, and I was so confused. So I checked the battery, and sure enough, it said the left AirPod was dead, even though I knew it wasn't, and it shouldn't have been. So we ended up having to get the left AirPod replaced. And then, next thing we knew, that didn't fix the problem. So we had to it's such a tedious thing. So we had to replace the case as well, and finally that fixed the problem. But the overall process of it shouldn't have happened in the first place. But of course, Apple does everything they can to fix these software issues, and I'm very glad that they did that. And Apple support was very, very helpful in trying to help me resolve this issue. But overall, there's really nothing bad about the AirPod Pros that I've really dealt with. It's all just a matter of whether or not you want to spend the $250. Okay, so next thing I'm going to be talking about is the pros of the pros. And there are so many incredible things that these little earbuds can do that I really feel like overall the $250 has been justified. And of course, it's still $250, but you know, you're paying $50 for the Apple label. But in terms of real prices here, the case is about $100 and each AirPod is about $75 each. But yeah, the price didn't really get me a whole lot. I think over time, they really showed their value. Something to talk about here that I think is my absolute favorite thing is the interchangeable earbuds. And so like this makes it so that AirPods are accessible to anybody who has different shaped ears. Now, that was the problem with the other AirPods. And back in the days when the regular AirPod Gen 2s were the fad, I was just like, I don't really want to get those because even just the regular wired AirPods don't fit my ears. And so I decided to wait, and I ended up getting some cheapy little $30 ones, and those of course didn't work. And then we got some $5 ones that served their purpose until I ended up getting these. Something very well to notice here is that a lot of the times with these standard earbuds is that they have a little bit of a thing that kind of like sticks into the ear, like the actual earpiece, and that like sticking that into your ear is not the most comfortable thing, I can tell you that. But you have no problems with that with the AirPod Pros. Another thing to talk about here is their actual features. So the transparency mode and the active noise cancellation is absolutely amazing. So I'm not entirely sure if transparency mode is available in other earbuds. However, I found it to be probably the most useful tool to use, especially since especially since I was using them in school and stuff like that. Also in a household where we're doing the dishes and stuff like that, we need to, talk to mom and stuff like that. It's very nice to be able to listen to music and be able to hear them instead of having that plugged up feeling that you get with, you guessed it, normal earbuds. Now on to active noise cancellation. Now, I know for a fact that they're not the best. They make headphones and earbuds that are specifically for active noise cancellation. However, for such a small package as these, I feel like they do a fantastic job. Back in March, I had a school trip, all the way to Florida. So we were flying Phoenix to Florida, and that was about a 6-hour long field trip. And I wore these things the whole way there. I experienced no discomfort whatsoever. And when I put on the active noise cancellation, they did a fantastic job of getting rid of that ambient jet engine noise. And so that was absolutely fantastic. So I can really say that for such a small package as these, and for such a slim, sleek, slim Apple product and stuff like that, these really are worth the $250. They provide I could be wrong on here again. They provide very, very well sound quality and stuff like that. Like, I know for a fact that there's other earbuds out there that offer better sound, but the package of transparency mode, active noise cancellation, in tiny earbuds like these that can connect to your iPhone and even Apple Watch. This is another thing I want to talk about here. Is that you can hook up the AirPod Pros to your Apple Watch, and you can control the different things on here. So, like, say you're listening to music at the gym and you just have your Apple Watch on, well, you can adjust the volume of the AirPods. And really, I guess that's another downside, is that they have no volume control. However, for such a small package, they can't really fit that in unless they put in some kind of longer stem, and that would just look even wonkier than what they do look like. But yeah, overall, I feel like the AirPods are worth it. Anyways, in these next couple of minutes, I'm going to be showing you a couple of very nice and cool features that you can do with the AirPod Pro. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please consider leaving a like and helping us out by subscribing if you haven't already. I'll see you guys next time.